All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Friday, March 1st. We are going to start with DraftKings. We're going to start with point guard. We're going to jump right in. If I'm a little bit slow, I'm just sweating this Houston game because I got Van Vliet as my last guy in on DraftKings, and I'm really dependent on this guy. Right? I don't believe I'm depending on Van Vliet. This is crazy. Oh my God. I didn't want to play him, but I had to. I had no choice because he was highly optimal, even though he sucks, but whatever. Anyway, we're going to start with point guard Luka Magic, 12.15 value, and play him. I mean, it's to the like. I'm be honest with you, Luka lineups aren't really optimal. Like that's the problem. That's why he's never 100% owned. Like it's very hard to build a Luka lineup, but at this point, you got to. The shit he's doing is unreal, and he's doing it every game. I don't need to look at his game log. We know what he's averaging. Fucking 66 fantasy points, 66 DK points. Like I don't need to look at the game log. We know what he's doing. Find value and play him. Halliburton's okay, 9.4K. Scotty Barnes back to his usual ways, 9.3K. Just hope that they can keep this game close with Golden State. Golden State's been playing a lot better since they've been bringing Klay Thompson off the bench, and now they're playing with Moses Moody, so they're getting the young legs out on the court. They look better, so good for them. Donovan Mitchell might take a day off against Detroit. If he does that, give a bump to Garland, Strus, Mobley, and Allen. Kyrie's an okay play. Going back to Boston, 8.9K. Tyrese Maxey. This is a great spot for him against Charlotte. De'Aaron Fox, if he's in, he's a fine play. And if he's out, this game might be a blowout. So be very careful playing Sacramento if Fox is not playing. Cunningham is an okay play, being that he's under 8K. I'm not really interested in Portland, but they're going up against Memphis without Jaren Jackson. So Simons might be in play. You got to be careful with these teams playing for nothing. Last 5 games for Anthony, 33, 26, 39, 13, and 33. Nothing spectacular. So, and we know he could do a lot better than that. So let's just, I don't need anyone from Portland, to be honest with you. But if he was my last man in, then oh well. Actually, I'd probably rather get to Quickly anyway. Fire up Quickly. McCollum's an okay play, but everybody on New Orleans seems to be healthy. All the major pieces, so nothing's really going to stand out. McCollum can absolutely have a great game in a good matchup against Indiana, but he's not a necessity. Garland, we're going to wait for Mitchell news. Derek White's an okay play. Podziemski, Holiday, Trey Mann, all okay plays. Not interested in Chris Paul, not interested in Conley. Goodwin, if he starts 4.7, good play in a good matchup. And everyone else down here, I'm not interested in. Let's go to shooting guard. Van Fleet. Oh my God, I'm so scared to look at my DraftKings lineup. I am terrified. All right, hold on. Okay, where are we? Shooting guard. Shooting guard. All right, we spoke about Mitchell, Anthony Edwards. So the game he twisted his ankle, he dropped 57 fantasy points. The game after that, he dropped 43 fantasy points and played 40 games. And now he's still questionable at 8,800. Yo, I guess you gotta play him. Fire him up. If I didn't see his ankle injury, then I wouldn't be skeptical. But did I say skeptical? Spectacle. What? Skeptical. What the fuck am I talking about? But the fact that it looks so crazy, I can't believe he's still playing. But If he's healthy, if he's good to go, then he's good to go. Brandon Ingram, Jaylen Brown, they're okay plays. Barrett's in play, 7K. He's a little bit too cheap for his upside. Brandon Miller, 6.6. He's in play against Philly. Mathurin's in play, 6.4. Jaden Ivey. I don't like this spot for Detroit, to be honest with you. Vince Williams, you could take a shot. Buddy Hield, if you're desperate. Malik Monk, Klay Thompson, Trey Murphy. You could take shots on these guys. LeVert, if Neesmith is out, Mathurin's usage goes down a little bit, just a little bit. Keep that in mind. Not interested in Tim Hardaway. Herder, if I'm desperate, last man in type deal. Gary Trent, if he starts, you could take a shot. Zaire Williams, if he starts, you could take a shot. Chris Murray, not really interested in. Like, I don't even need to call out his last 5 games. His shit is trash. Moody, 4K. His price ain't coming up enough. Lock in Moody. Lock him in. The rest of these guys we don't need. Yeah, we don't need the rest of these guys. We got Moody. So let's go to small forward. Tatum, 9.8. Okay play. Miles Bridges, 8.3 in play. Siakam, Jeremy Grant, okay plays. Maybe Jeremy Grant because he's a little bit cheaper than Siakam, but Jeremy Grant is fine. He's a little bit underpriced in a good matchup, in a decent matchup. Just a little bit. Tobias Harris forgot how to play ball. I'm not really interested in Tobias Harris. Last 5 games, 30, 23, 36, 26, and 16. And he's supposed to be the second best player on the team at the moment with Embiid out. No thank you. Playing 30 minutes. That's the best you could give us. No thank you, Tobias. We'll pass. Who else? Herbert Jones, you could take a shot if you're playing a lot of lineups. Kelly Oubre, LeVert if there's no Mitchell, Strus. I did mention him already. I think Fontecchio or Fontecchio. I think he came off the bench last game. 21 minutes, 26 fantasy points. I'm not playing that game. If he's not starting, I'm not even going to look at him. But I'm not really interested in Detroit anyhow. But keep your eye on Fontecchio if he starts or if he comes off the bench. It's going to be a tough matchup against Cleveland. But I ain't going to lie. Some of these games where you think a team's going to get blow out, they hang tight. So I don't play for blowouts, but you got to be wary. Who else is here? Kyle Anderson, I'm not interested in unless he's 100. Unless I want to hear his doctor say he's 100% healthy. I'm not trying to play him and then he goes back to the locker room and don't come back. We're not doing that. Not on Friday night, buddy. All right, we're about to go to power forward. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell. Thumbs up the video. All that is absolutely important. Super chats are open, as you can see. Channel memberships are open, as you can see. The gold membership does allow you to get my lineups before lock. I'll send it to you in your you'll get it in your tier. All right. Make this quick. If you're still struggling with the NBA, I know. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Even when I win, it's still hard. It's still tough. It still takes a lot to break your way. You know what I'm saying? I know this shit is hard. But if you're struggling to cash, you can't get over that hump. You're selling out bread. You're selling out money, but you're not making it back. And you want me to help you? And you want me to build lineups for you? No problem. You can check out your Patreon link in the description. Or you could check my gold tier in the channel memberships. Both of those allow me to send you lineups to help you guys out. I think that's about it. And that's more catered to people that don't have time to do their own research, don't have time to wait for starting lineups, busy at work, busy with the kids, or just tired of losing. If any of that pertains to you, check out the Patreon link in the description and check out the Gold Tier channel membership. All right, let's go to power forward. Should we check? Hold on. I see Van Vliet doing a lot of missing here. Hold on, let me just look at my DraftKings real quick. Wow. No. I barely cashed. Wow. I cashed by 0.25. I cashed by 0.25 points. Wow. With a whole bunch of Brooklyn Nets and Van Vliet. Can you believe this shit? Schroeder, Lonnie Walker, Keldon Johnson, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, Van Vliet, Wemby, and Chet Holmgren. That was my DraftKings lineup. I'm not even going to look at FanDuel because I was actually doing better in FanDuel. So that makes it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday we cashed. Good. All right, let's go to power forward. I really thought we was going to lose that one. All right, cool. Let's go to power forward. Now I feel a lot better. Power forward. Cat 8,200, Zion 8,100. Both absolutely in play. They're both been playing well this season. So we get enough value. Play those guys and don't look bad. Porzingis, he goes under the radar because of all the other great players in the power forward. Play him. You can play Porzingis. I'm scared to play Mobley because he had an amazing game the last game. I'm very scared to chase this. 42 minutes, and it was an overtime game. He's too cheap, but I don't want to chase this. I'm going to end up playing him anyway. When I see a number like this, 7K, 71, 72, for a guy that has this type of upside, even 41 at that price, that's optimal. I think I gotta shove Evan Mobley up my ass tomorrow. Pause, but you know what I mean. Fire his ass up. Kuminga's in play, playing really well. You want to play Kuminga while Wiggins is on hiatus. Wiggins is going to be out for a little while, so Kuminga's going to get more usage and more opportunity. Draymond's an okay play, but he's not consistent. PJ Washington is someone I won't mind pairing with Luka. Keegan Murray's been aggressive, and I want to play him while he's this price. I'll take 30 from him. I'll take it. I prefer the 46, but this was six out of 7 threes. I think he's going to be a really good player eventually. So I don't be upset when he has his down games. At least he tries. I'm not really interested in Arthur Thompson on DraftKings. We don't need Buddy Hield. Naz Reid at 53. The rest of these guys we don't really need. Aldama we don't really need unless Jared Jackson is going to be out. But what has Aldama done for us lately? 25, 23, 18, 16 to 26. I don't see anything that shows me any type of signs that he's gonna be in the optimal for us on Friday. You know, I don't see any. I need to see a sign, like sign of life. You see, I don't just play anybody. I'm very picky with who I play. And he hasn't. You only get as good as your last game. He hasn't. What are we playing for in Memphis? What's the motivation for him to go out there and put out a classic? There's no motivation. You know what I'm saying? So why would I want to play him? I want to play people, right? That's going to go out there and do what? Play. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? GG Jackson, I'd rather play at 4,800 because if he gets a little bit more usage, a little bit more run without Jaren Jackson, he'll try to make the most out of it. Jabari Walker, I'm not really interested in. The rest of these guys, I'm not interested in. Harrison Barnes. Listen, Harrison Barnes could give you 50 or Harrison Barnes could give you 2. I don't understand the allure of Harrison. I don't even know why he's still on the team, but he's on the team. Okay. The rest of these guys, I can't play. I know fucking Obi Toppin likes to go in the game and do 360 windmill dunks and all this stupid shit, but I don't know how that translates to fantasy points. If he starts with Halliburton, if he starts and Halliburton's healthy, I'd love to play him. But he's not starting, so he can stay on the bench. All right. And there's no one else down here that I'm going to be looking at. Maybe Trey Lyles, but his minutes aren't consistent. You want to play Trey Lyles for value? You're probably going to lose, but you can play him. You can shove him up your ass. You do whatever the fuck you want to do with Trey Lyles, but I wouldn't be touching him right now. I'll play Trey Lyles when Sabonis is out. Trey Lyles is starting. That's when I'll play Trey Lyles. I'm just saying in general, because I know people like to get their value early. Got to be patient. See what I'm saying? You got to be like them crocodiles on National Geographic. You feel me? You got to just sit in the water and wait. You got to wait. Because I promise you, 45 minutes before lock, 30 minutes before lock, you're going to get all the value you need. Just be patient. That's what I do. Sabonis is too cheap at 10.2K. Fire him up. Gobert, 7.5, always in play. Jared Allen, 7.3. I kind of think that since Mobley had his game last game, I think this is the Jared Allen game. And they're priced right close to each other. And if Donovan Mitchell is out, I know a part of me is going to want to try to put both of them in the same lineup. Just smash Detroit in the paint. Dominating, I don't need, but if Dominating plays, I'm really calling this guy Dominating. If DeAndre Ayton plays, he's in play at 7.1. But I prefer Allen, Mobley, Gobert. I prefer everybody else. I even like Duren, but he's going to have a uphill battle. Miles Turner's in play, 6.7. Jakob Poeltl should feast against Golden State, 6.4. Valanciunas is not in my player pool as long as everybody's healthy. Nick Richards, 5.5. You could take a shot, but I don't think I need him. Paul Reed isn't what I thought he was. Paul Reed is just there. I don't need him. Not in my player pool. The rest of these guys, Lively, no thank you. Duwop Reeds, if Dominating can't play, if DeAndre Ayton is out and they start Duwop Reeds, 4.2K, that's another piece of value. You got Duwop Reeds and you got Moses Moody. Boom. You can build whatever type of lineup you want now. You feel me? That's what I would do if DeAndre Ayton was out. But we gotta wait and see. So I think that's about it. Appreciate you guys once again watching my video, taking the time out of your special day to watch my video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I know some of you guys watch on like TV and and in the car and all this other stuff, so you don't have the ability to subscribe. I know some of y'all reached out to me and let me know. I know. But just for the people that did forget or didn't realize, subscribe for me, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, all that good stuff. Super chats are open. Channel memberships are open. The gold tier membership is where you get the lineups at. My lineups before lock. Patreons, check it out. Linked in the description if you need lineups. I got a lot going on, I know, so it is what it is. If you played my DraftKings lineup on Patreon, we cashed. Congratulations. I'm about to check FanDuel right now. I'll hit y'all up in a minute, and I think that's about it. I'm going to go in and get out of here. I appreciate y'all, and I hope you had a profitable Thursday night. Talk to you guys later. Ciao.